I sat in a meeting last year where a hospital trust opened a Lifecycle fund balance of £8 million and a condition survey of £22 million in outstanding works. The contract said the fund was on track. The building disagreed. The £14 million gap was the trusts to fund, not the SPVs, not the contractors. The trusts, because the contract was written in 2002 and the building was being measured against 2026 standards. This is happening across the UK PFI estate right now. Most authorities don't know it's happening to them yet because they haven't commissioned the survey that would tell them. In this video, I'll show you why it happens, what the maths actually looks like, and the audit that gives you the real number 5 years before you need it. Stay with me to minute 6. I'll give you the Lifecycle audit framework I use with clients, free. The Lifecycle fund, the SPV reports on the balance sheet, is almost never the Lifecycle works that got delivered to the building. Funded does not mean delivered. Across the contracts I've seen, the gap at Handback is typically 30 to 50%. And the gap is the authorities to fund, not the SPVs. If your contract is anywhere within 7 years of expiry, this is the most expensive thing you don't yet know. Lifecycle models written between 1997 and 2010 used asset replacement intervals that the manufacturer's warranty book suggested. Replace the chiller at year 15, replace the roof at year 20, replace the HVAC at year 22. Tidy, predictable, wrong. What the models didn't capture: thermal cycling, intermittent occupancy, deferred minor repairs that compound, water ingress on flat roofs, electrical loads doubling since spec. Real world UK estate degradation runs faster than the manufacturer's warranty book. By year 15, the gap between what the model predicts and what the asset actually looks like is visible. By year 20, it's structural. By year 25, handback year, it's the authority's problem. And the SFG 20 maintenance schedule the SPV operated against doesn't capture asset condition trajectory. It captures task frequency. Different question. The SPV has every commercial incentive to defer rather than spend. Spending today reduces fund balance, reduces refinancing flexibility, reduces distributions to shareholders. Deferring means the model still says the work will happen next year may see, and the balance sheet stays clean. The deferral never shows up in any single annual report. It accumulates silently across 10 or 15 years. The annual life cycle report says on track. The 10-year sum of those reports says something different, but nobody reads it that way. By year 22 or 23, when the authority finally commissions an independent condition survey, the gap is visible, but the leverage is gone. You can't unwind 15 years of silent deferral by writing a strongly worded letter at year 24. Back to my £8 million fund and £22 million condition survey. Here's how the £14 million gap breaks down. About £6 million is deferred life cycle, works the contract said would happen but didn't. About £4 million is statutory compliance the contract never required. Building Safety Act 2022, current fire stopping standards, facade reviews. The contract didn't require the SPV to do this work. The authority will need to do it on day one of taking ownership. The remaining £4 million is condition deterioration the model didn't predict. Accelerated wear that the warranty book model never accounted for. Total £14 million on an £8 million fund. The £14 million is the authority's, not contested, not negotiable, just the gap between the contracts world and the actual world. Here's the audit I promised at the start. 3 steps. Do this at year 5, not year 24. Step 1. Reconcile annual life cycle reports across the full contract life. What was funded each year? What was claimed as delivered? What was actually verified on site? The difference between claimed and verified is the deferral signal. Step 2, commission an independent condition survey paid for by the authority against current statutory standards, not the contract's standard, the current one. The gap between those two standards is the authorities to fund. And you need the number now. Step 3, cost the remediation program before negotiating the handback price. You cannot negotiate with a number you don't have. Free 20-page briefing app has the full audit framework, a self-assessment scorecard, and the reading list. Link in the description. Subscribe. Next episode is the survey nobody wants you to commission.